So what do you see here? Well, both of them are trying to go through the door and both of them are confused. So finally, they actually decide to go. And what exactly happens? Well, actually, there was glass between them, which they couldn't see because the glass was clear. And as a result, light was easily passing through it. And so it was not visible to them at all. So there was an object between them, but it was not visible. And that fooled both of them. So what exactly is this object? It's glass, right? And what is its feature? Well, it allows light to pass through it. So light passes through an object easily, as we saw in case of glass. And when that happens, we can see through it clearly. So when light passes through an object easily, we can see through it clearly. And what do we call such objects? Well, such objects are called transparent objects. So when light passes through an object easily and we can see through it clearly, such objects are called transparent objects. So what are the examples of transparent objects? Well, a very common example is glass and clear water, because you can see through them clearly, right? Why are you able to see through them clearly? Well, because light can easily pass through them. As a result, they are transparent objects. Now, what do we see here? Well, here we see that there is frosted glass installed in a window. Now, what does this glass do? Well, if you see through this glass, you will still be able to see things behind it, but they won't be very clear. So, compared to the normal glass which we saw earlier, which was transparent, where you could see anything behind it clearly, this is a bit different. Here you can see the things only partially. So if light passes through an object partially, as in the case of frosted glass, what happens is we can see through it, but not clearly. That is, when light passes through an object partially, what happens is we can see through it, but not clearly. And what do we call such objects? Well, we have a special name for such objects. They are called translucent objects. So what are translucent objects? Well, when light passes through an object partially, we can see through it, but not clearly. And such objects are called translucent objects. So a very common example of translucent object is a frosted glass. So as you can see here, you can clearly see here that there is a person standing behind this frosted glass, but you cannot identify who is it because light can only pass through it partially. As a result, the visibility is not low. So you can see that something is behind it, but what exactly it is, you won't be able to identify. Now, if you're playing hide and seek with your friends and you are asked to hide behind a door, which door will you choose? This one or this one? Well, definitely you will choose this door instead of this one, because this is transparent. If you hide behind it, your friend will easily locate you. Well, if you hide behind this door, that is the wooden door, then what will happen? Well, nobody will be able to see through it because it does not allow light to pass through it. So when light cannot pass through an object, then we cannot see what is on the other side. And the name of such an object is? Well, such objects are called opaque objects. So, when light cannot pass through an object, as a result, we cannot see what is on the other side. Such objects are called opaque objects. So, can you identify what type of object is a bulb? Is it transparent? Is it translucent? Or is it opaque? Well, you can see clearly through a glass bulb, isn't it? Definitely you can. And is there any partial visibility? You can see very clearly through a glass bulb. As a result, a glass bulb, it is a transparent object because it allows light to pass through it, and as a result, you can clearly see through it. Now, what about a spoon? Is it a transparent, translucent, or opaque object? Well, if you want to see what's behind this spoon in this area, can you really see anything? No, right? Because it is not allowing light to pass through it. And as a result, this is an opaque object. So, spoon is an opaque object. Now, what about the sunglasses? Well, is it transparent, translucent, or opaque? Well, while you can see through the sunglasses, they are not very clear. I'll show you why. As you can see here, this is how the actual sky looks. And when you see through the sunglasses, you can see the sky, but it's not very clear. And as a result, this is a translucent object because you can see through it, but not very clearly. So now you know that sunglasses are translucent objects. So can you tell me what type of object is this glass? Well, are all the glasses translucent or transparent or opaque? Well, this is definitely translucent. So is this translucent too? What do you think? Well, in this case, you can see behind it, but not very clearly, isn't it? But in the case of these glasses, you can see behind it very clearly too. That is, it is allowing the light to pass through it without any discomfort, and you can see very clearly through it. As a result, this is not a translucent object. This is a transparent object. So you see, even in glasses, some can be translucent while some can be transparent. So you see, in nature, we have three types of things. They can be either opaque, so nothing can be seen behind them. That is, it does not allow light to pass through it. Then we have translucent objects, which allow light to pass through them, but partially. As a result, you can see what is behind them, but not clearly. And then you have transparent objects, where you can clearly see what's behind them because they allow light to pass through them very easily. And as a result, they are completely transparent or completely clear. That is, you can see what's behind them. So we have three different types of things where there is opaque, translucent, and transparent. So while opaque does not allow light to pass through it at all, while translucent allows partial passage of light, and in case of transparent, light easily passes through it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You can also register for free at deltastep.com to get all learning resources as per ICSE, CBSE, IB, Cambridge, or any other curriculum. Over 5,000 amazing lectures across maths, science, English, and social science. Our unique interactive video technology keeps you engaged, and our iDictionary feature allows you to quickly revise any concept. Master each topic at your own pace with our adaptive practice technology and 1 million plus questions. Get instant answers and detailed solutions. Be exam ready by taking unlimited mock tests, performance analysis along with actionable feedback, personal tutors to resolve your slightest of doubts. That's not all. You also get amazing prizes like PlayStations, iPads, watches, and many more, along with certificates through our Earn As You Learn program. So at deltastep.com, learning is not just fun and easy, it's rewarding too. So register for free now.